All right, we back online? Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and start over here because I'm willing to bet that the stream split after that, considering I completely lost internet connection. So yeah, I'm just gonna scrap that entirely and just leave this bit of the VOD because I mean it's almost entirely just my loading screen anyway. All right, so continuing in Old World Blues. We're near the end of the actual main quest, but we're going to be doing side shit first. We're going to be starting with finding upgrades to the sync support AIs. They are in these places. I have very little in the way of grenade launcher ammo, and absolutely nothing for my shotgun. Once I'm out of grenade launcher ammo, I'm basically going to have to resort to hitting things with the X2 antenna. Which is fun. Well, the closest to the X12 research center, I think. The thing that was keeping me from progressing there was that I couldn't get rid of the force fields. But I do have the capability of doing that with the sonic emitter now. Let's give that a good old try here, why don't we?
This one looks pretty tough.
What are you talking about, Soup? Oh, this guy? Oh, it's the guy with the dog gun. Small number of bones rattling, huh? Well, what do you say, folks? Should we let him out?
Hey, we'll turn out the lights.
What? Hello? Isn't that Wild Wasteland? Ah! He clipped through the force field!
Boys and girls take their medics.
What? Huh? What?
Focused impact.
Beat hacks!
Bad guys dealt with.
Bunch of goddamn cheaters. I will report you to the server admins. Gonna get a back ban on your account and everything. I'll make sure that Gaben himself bans you. Did I take another cyber? I suppose I could use it to repair my other Cyberdog gun. Well, that was bullshit. Like, the one just clipped through, but then two others just magically appeared up there. Like, what the fuck was that? Give me more stim packs, please. I like free stim packs.
Are we being watched?
I mean, not by many people, but yes, Suit, we are being watched. That's kind of what a stream is. Like, once again, admittedly, not by many people, but, you know, gotta start somewhere. Is everything down here? Where's... Oh. Smart lights. Man, this stuff stays burning for a while. These are good incendiary grenades. Anything else here while I'm here? Why do I never find any sort of shotgun ammo in ammunition box? How did you fit 10 missiles in there? Should have brought my missile launcher. I don't know why I didn't. I think I just forgot that it existed. I'll take it with me for Lonely Road. Alright, well, good detour, everyone. Alright. Excuse me, where's our next target? Looks like dead ahead. Oh, speaking of dead, someone's mad at me.
Ready, steady, fighty.
We are reading increased levels of berserkity and securitrons from the deconstruction plant.
Cut up, Venture.
Good boys and girls take their Mardex. Does that feel better?
A little.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Ooh, 12 gauge round. That's the same lobotomite. The same deviled egg. Okay. I have a few shots in my shotgun. Gotta eat another stim pack. Or two. And throw it out a quick save.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
What? Who's mad at me? Saturnite Alloy Research Facility. Alright. Someone's mad at me? Go this way? Like, oh no, is that one of those trauma harnesses? Hello? Ah, there you are. You thought you could be sneaky. Uh-oh.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Oh. He died? Sure did. Alright. Back to the thing.
Ready, steady, fighty.
I can't just walk into a place without getting people mad at me. Oh, rub it. Just killing my limbs here. Mind me. Gonna steal Sunset Sarsaparillas. Anything else?
Here we go again.
Oh, ah. Hey, flamer fuel. Cool.
If I'd know what to do if I found something.
What? Hello?
I'd know what to do if I found something.
Robot talking to himself. Over here. Oh, caps.
Fighting over.
Hello? Hello, Azzy. How's it going? Oh, hello, force field. Do you know what to do with the likes of you?
Time to fight.
Excuse me again. Ah, that's too far. Oh, this guy has a name.
Was that all?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Could be worse. Really, the only terrible thing is that, you know, having my usual luck trying to order food on Saturdays before a stream. Because I don't know what it is about Saturdays, but I always just get the absolute dumbest people trying to go around and deliver food. But I suppose if that's the worst thing that's going on with me, then things are fine. Ooh, alright. So hold on. Stealth suit is completely broken. The only thing I can repair it with is my combat armor. Do I say goodbye to the combat armor? I mean, the stealth suit's giving me +1 to perception and agility, which is nice. Put my agility at 10. I still get a kick out of seeing my 1 in charisma. Yeah, yes, 1 charisma, my 8 barter, and my 8 speech. Good shit. Love it. I also still need to drop more things. I guess I don't need 2 Cyberdog guns.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Uh-oh.
And who gets to clean up all
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Yeah, no, I should remember for future playthroughs that... Why did I take those plungers? Why did I take those plungers? Why did I take those plungers? And why did I take those plungers? I should remember for future playthroughs that the game will just rain down ammo for energy weapons upon you. But has absolutely never heard of a shotgun shell. As much as I like shotguns. And the knockback perk for shotguns, ooh, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Can I climb up here? Okay. Oh, okay, fine. I suppose I've cleared out. What is that? Excuse me? Pickaxe. Destruction hat. I can't take the pickaxe, though. Oh, well. That guy had a bad day. Suppose I should find what I'm actually here for now that I seem to have cleared out the robots. Got to find a little disc that's lying somewhere. Well, not with that attitude, Nova. Hard hat could save you from all sorts of shit. Like things falling on your head and OSHA inspectors. All sorts of shit. Oh, well, that was a... Where... Hello? In here, I think. Okay, wait. There. The mood lights. Alright, alright. And I'll go ahead and head back to... Head back to the sink to install these. Before I go get the others. In the vain hopes that the vendor has reset. Okay, light switch 1. Upgraded to smart lights. +2 and +5 for repair, +5 science for 12 hours after initial exposure.
How can I illuminate you?
Turn on the lights.
I certainly can.
Smart lights. Ah, yes.
Beware the toaster. If it could, it would burn the world.
Yes, I know. +2 charisma, +5 barter and speech.
Oh, you're back. Did that trampy other light switch finally kick you to the curb?
You turn on those lights?
You bet I can. I bet that's more than that other tramp can do, huh?
Mood lighting? So is this what it's like to be charismatic? 3 in charisma. 17 barter. 17 speech. It's not right.
How can I...
Turn on the other lights.
Unlike certain other light switches.
You can only have one. Yeah, may as well have temporary maxed intelligence. Why the hell not?
Might I be of service, sir?
Have you refilled your
Very-
supply yet? I don't think you have. I don't think that's how many caps you normally have. No. That means you also won't have... Yeah, no. Can I buy the mods for the dog gun? Sure.
Might I be of service?
Oh. How much is it going to take to repair the thing? Probably more than I have. Yeah. Oh, my hat is only 7. I fixed the riot shotgun. Where's my grenade rifle? Here we go. Fix that.
Might I be... Very...
Actually, gonna check and see if he has anything that I can, Can't buy that combat armor, though. Well. Construction hat. Nothing special about the construction hat.
That's scalpel. The fish scalp.
That's a hat, alright. But it's not my cool hat. Alright. I'm actually missing pistol powder for a lot of these. Hold on. Huh. All right. Yeah, that's more ammo. What we like to see. All right. I have some ammo. Nothing for this, though. All right. guess let's get going then. Where to next? Undiscovered spots there, or let's go to the discovered one. The game crashed. Good job, Bethesda. A plus. Thankfully, we haven't had too many crashes. Alright. Yeah. So we're right where we were. We do a fast travel. Head on inside. Hey! Sail, 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 sail. Well, somewhere in here is a thing. We shall attempt to be sneaky. We are
Ready,
no longer attempting to be
steady,
sneaky.
fighting.
Thing's kind of durable. Ow, 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 ow. Stop.
Good boys and
Stop.
girls take their medics.
Okay. Fix that. Why do you take so many hits? Jeez. You're not even the ones I upgraded. Ah.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
You took like all my ammo, bro. Didn't that other one die over here? Oh, come on. That really my weight there? Yes. They'll have the platinum chip, huh? Oh, you know what? Put the mods on this gun. Drop that. Drop those. Drop those. You know what? I'll just throw these at the next thing I see. Because fuck it. That's why. Alright. Where's the thing? The thing that I am looking for. A lot of fission batteries.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh, that one's named. Ow! Alright, quick. Anyone who speaks binary, what's this thing's name? Ah! Okay. Ah! Alright. Cyberdog gun for some better range.
I don't want you to die. Please take this. I don't want you to die.
Well, that was fun. This gun has 0 recoil.
Bad guys dealt with.
Oh, muggy upgrade parts. Alright. You had them. Oh. It's also out of ammo. I know, but you don't have any ammo left. Anything else down here? Boxes. Door that... Yeah, I can get to. Oh. Is... Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna put my combat armor back on for right now. Alright. So now, places that we have not been to yet. Game crashed. I think that's the first time we've had that happen twice in one session. I wonder if this is the game telling me to just get on with it and go do the main quest. Alright, looks like it auto-saved when I opened that. Ew. That's that ammo taken care of. Ow, my leg. If I have no ammo on anything, break out the antenna. Ow. Alright, so let's just ignore those. Oh god, there's more lobotomites out here. Where are you aiming? Oh god. And the robots are still coming. Maybe they're stupid. They're not stupid. It's 2 antenna. Go away. Damn it. Get him! Whack! Whap! Bad robot. Oh, who's still alive? I'm in bad shape here. Aside from the fact that I have, like, unlimited health refills, I'm in pretty bad shape. Get him! Oh, boy. Were one of you lobotomites at least using a shotgun? No. Hey! We have a few shots. Let's throw down a save here before we go, just in case the game crashes again. And we head up this way. I'm beginning to see the benefits of doing a melee or unarmed run. Don't gotta worry about ammo. Just gotta worry about the weapon condition. That's easy enough to deal with. Thing. Well, if we ear. Radio made of ham. Yeah, and like I said earlier, rains energy weapon ammo upon you. So I'll keep that in mind for later. The game absolutely does not want you actually using just guns. Wait a minute. I don't think I want to be in here. Back off! What? Hello? Huh. Fascinating. This isn't quite what we're here for. Is it up there? Hold on. Hello? Oh. Alright then. Oh dear. Lore! Shall we take in some lore here, folks? Government shipped the first batch of dissidents today. 3 whole trainloads of communist infiltrators. Half of them don't even speak English, so we had to show them where to go with our nightsticks. They got the point eventually. The docs are already talking about research subjects. Guess that'll help advance the war effort. One of the prisoners who speaks a little English, I guess he's become the unofficial spokesman, came to the commandant's office today screaming about hungry ghosts snatching his people up in the night. The commandant told him to give up the ignorant superstitions of a bygone era and had him thrown in the cooler for 3 weeks. I've seen some of the new robots they're developing here, and I gotta wonder where they get the brains from. Another escape attempt last night. We rounded them all up and proceeded and processed the escapees, but these little bastards are determined. We've got triple shifts on the camp around the clock, and extra hours are eating up morale. Commandant says he's put in a requisition to use the camp as a field test for the new total pacification collars the scientists have been working on. Maybe I can get some goddamn sleep. Then we shifted to Elijah's journal. Day 2. Second day at pre-war concentration camp. Kept China citizens here before war. Radiation turned them. Had to keep them in camp with collars. Explains why some of these slave collars exist. Always wondered, some were clearly pre-war tech. Researching the collar frequencies, touchy. Circuit architecture is messy. Deconstructing them takes time. Must be careful. Can't be spotted by local robots or insane brains from the dome will try to haul me back there, then research on me. No sign of that courier from before. He stays out of my way. I'll just stay out of his. Been thinking about that Sierra Madre he mentioned. If he's right, I just need to find the casino radio frequency to track it down. Wouldn't need his help. If the working holograms and toxic gas are preserved there, might be easier to study them there with no robots to interfere. And those dispensers might have use for those as well. Still continuing research. Found a way to deactivate collar after some failures. Just a few headless ghouls. It's been hard to go fishing in the camp without one of them trying to run the gate and their heads exploding. Damn collars, twitchy. Need to ration the mentats, giving me migraines. Day 4, addendum. While setting up the radios to monitor dome and robots, thought I saw glint scope from the building on the other side of the compound. Should check it out. Make sure I'm not being watched. Might be that courier? Still, he would have come straight up rather than hiding. Instinct says it's someone else. Who could he be talking about? I legitimately have no idea. The crap in here. Where's the crap I'm looking for? Right there. Hook, shoot, upgrade, mulching. Alright then. And lastly, up yonder. Nothing's angry at me. Good. Something's angry at me. Bad. Why do you have lobotomite goggles?
It's old beer.
Tap. Tap with the head lasers. Oh, out of ammo again. This is great. Love being out of ammo and having to whack things with a giant antenna. It's totally the point of Alakablam is to hit things with a big science stick. Alright then. Last one.
Continued resistance is unlawful.
Shut up. Alright. Ah, it's right here. Think upgrade water production. Alright. That's all of them. Let's go give them to them. Gotta go do it to them. Got away. Okay, book shoot. Upgrading secondary materials, multi-functionality. Pencils and clipboards are processed into lead, spare parts, and duct tape.
Greetings, citizen.
Bye.
Stay low.
Muggy. Oh boy, supply of energy cells, microfusions. Why can't I have a supply of shotgun ammo every day?
Please tell me you brought me some coffee cups. Yep, here you go.
Bye.
Sure. Nobody wants to.
Got any? Yeah.
What else did I have to upgrade? The sink. Where's the sink? Sink. Are you the sink? You're the sink. Any empty bottle converted to a bottle with purified water.
You've been working with that biological research. You can have as much as you like.
Yay! You restocked
Might I
yet?
be of service, sir?
You have not. That's still all my caps. Come on, man. I'm dying here. Alright, I got a new quest here. Find all the audio samples for the jukebox. Oh boy. Are they just down there in Higgs Village? I think I have a quest for Higgs Village. Yeah, try to find any trace of Gabe in Higgs Village. Wasn't Gabe the big robo-dog that I killed already? Alright, well, go to Higgs Village and take our big whacking stick, because that's all we got for viable weaponry at the moment. I don't think there's much in the way of hostiles down here. I don't like these houses, though. Something about them. Audio Audio sample giant tarantula. Uh-huh. No, seriously, like this. With 8 clocks and a whole bunch of portraits just on the wall haphazardly. Like, this whole thing is just weird. Opera singer. Alright then. Oh, hello, suitcase. Free war money. Fuck off. Alright. May as well do that other quest while I'm here. Hello? Ow. Why is there a tiny death claw here? Ow! Fuck off! That's got me killed. What the fuck? Is this better? Ow. I hit tab. Hit tab to open my menu to eat a stim pack, but the game said no. Ow. 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 What the fuck? Even the regular death claws didn't hurt me this bad. I can't go into vats because he'll kill me in vats. Ow. Okay. I have a 44 Magnum that has some shots in it. Wait, he leashed. Where's he going? Okay, anything else? This has a few shots. Anything else? Oh, I have a few grenades. Eh. 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 Doing something. Okay, got him. Where's the corpse? Where's the corpse? I want to loot it. Gotta have something on it, right? Why are the mentats stuck to the wall? Oh. Chicken leg? What? Where did the tiny Deathclaw corpse go? Oh, there we go. Just a Deathclaw hand and an egg timer. Wonderful. Alright. The fuck out of here. Well, I don't like this place. Where's the way out? Up here? Alright. There's apparently more audio samples at the Forbidden Zone Dome entrance. Well, I'm not going there yet. I don't even know what these do. You know what? Screw it. Travel to the Forbidden Zone. Tired of being stuck in this place where I can't even refill on the ammo types I actually... Hi.
Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of Mobius.
Alright. Let's switch back to the antenna. That's gonna be better.
You won't escape me. Robo-Scorpion.
Alright. Let's head in. Oh dear. I will take some Rad-X. Activate target drones.
It looks like the target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute! They're engaging the X-42 giant robo-scorpions. Let's see the shrapnel fly.
I don't see anything happening. Hello? Oh, there they are. Anything useful in here at all?
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
Activate backup generator? Yes. Alright. We'll just pretend that that did something. You don't see me.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it. Ah, there's our victim. You can't avoid the deadly laser sting of Dr. Mobius.
Sure, why not? There we go. Whoosh! Gotta level up. All right. You know, if I put sneak up 1, I believe then the stealth suit puts me to 100. If I can just repair the stealth suit, which I'd like to. We'll put sneak up 1, and then I guess pour the rest into melee weapons. I don't want to use energy weapons, but the game is trying to force me. Full 40, your knowledge of robotic components allows you to break them more easily and salvage your mechanical corpses. You have a plus 25% chance to score critical hits against robots. You'll also find more useful components on robots you destroy. Interesting. Ah, sure. Let's do it. Roundaway, Priest Impacts, Bottle Cap. yes, sweet delicious ammunition for things I don't have. Oh, security turret. Ooh, a stealth boy. Alright. Alright, well, that's a lot of use right now. So this all would have been helpful for fighting that scorpion, which I already did. Ooh, okay. So it's not a shun. And it has to be a word that only has 2 letters in common with resurrection. I suppose that doesn't rule out INGs. Hey, lucky. Emergency shutdown procedure log? For instructions from the higher-ups after that one time the giant robo-scorpion's attack routine malfunctioned. We've installed an emergency shutdown procedure. Let's hope we never have to use it. The prototype systems will all be fried and we won't be up and running again for weeks. The military is expecting delivery of a battle-ready model within 6 months. The project has already had enough delays. Alright. Audio sample Mobius's Robo-Scorpion. Oh. Ow, my legs. Well, let's keep going. Into the Forbidden Zone.
Electrons attached to the neutron. The neutrons attached to the meson. Meson's connected to the proton.
Excuse me.
Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Uh-huh. Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-orific thoughts and ideas when those chalky
Science-orific.
tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Alright, you're not exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Uh-huh. I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Uh-huh. I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good.
Yes, of course, the
Good.
wobbly bob.
Better? Oh, yes. That feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Settle down there, buddy. You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out!
Uh-huh.
So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Alright, goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Alright. Put melee weapons up more. I don't see equations on the floor, sir. I see. Hello there.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
You, my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Oh, come on, that stuff's fun.
Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you!
Uh-huh. Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back in my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
Uh-huh. But what about the good thing?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Well, I'm not clearing that. So what, you'd rather just stay here and never leaving that tank of whatever that stuff is?
Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have seen some incredible sights, haven't we? Jason Bright and his followers launching into the vast unknown. But still, given the tremendous, potentially life-ending peril that went along with those, yes, I'd rather stay here.
Huh. Well, if you like being stuck in there so much, maybe I'll just leave you.
Oh no! Please, don't leave me here in this nice, safe dome where I have access to nutritive fluids and a fully indexed library. Please don't deprive me of being dragged through a landscape so bleak it was actually improved by the end of the world. I don't know how I could bear it.
Uh-huh. Look what happened to the think tank. Do you want to end up like them after a few hundred years?
It's true, the brains here have experienced some degree of deterioration. I'm confident that with a few decades of work, I can solve the problem.
But surely you've taken into account the corrosive effects of long-term exposure to biogel.
Of course I accounted for that! Do you think I'm so stupid? No, you're right. Maintaining my current functionality will be harder than I thought. This bears some further looking into.
What would happen to me if I left you here?
Let me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting. Unless, of course, the batteries run out. But that seems unlikely.
And if I put you back?
I'm not entirely sure. I suppose there's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. What form that might take, though, I cannot say.
Come on, let's go. We're getting you out of here.
Ugh, crawl back in there? Are you mad? I don't know where you've been. For all I know, you're riddled with disease or packing one of those delightful head wounds you seem to attract. I'm not crawling back into your head just to ooze right back out again.
Promise I'll take better care of myself.
Even if I believe you, and I'm not saying I do, we still have one significant problem we're facing. Even if I wanted to settle myself back in your skull and go to all the trouble of reconnecting nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
What's so bad about letting the brains get out? They don't seem that terrible.
Don't seem so bad. They vivisected us just to see what would happen. Have you forgotten the lobotomites? The cyber dogs, I assume you saw those. Imagine that kind of science spread across the entire Mojave. Every man, woman, and child we've met reduced to a lobotomite. Is that what you want?
Fine. Then let's go make them share.
Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
Oh, so many options. We'll use our main one here. Gonna give them a demonstration of the physics behind small, fast-moving chunks of lead.
Now that you mention it, I do miss that lovely rat-a-tat-boom a bit. It's just not the same without a body to feel the recoil. What's the next step, then?
The think tank won't hold up their bargain. We'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
I have my brain. Anything else you have to say?
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesized after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
Alright. My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Uh-huh. Was that plan you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quiet silly.
Quiet, huh? Let's see, any tactics I could use to attack the think tank?
That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception. And they have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial beams, and a rather nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance. If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although, I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better. Or let you brag to other humans about your primal violentness.
Indeed. Anything I can do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
I understand that. Any suggestions for how to make them change their minds?
Well, there's many things they have forgotten sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery, love, masturbation, the usual.
Of course.
Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A
Right.
wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
Alright, scare them? How?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though. Or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all. Not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
Alright. Bye-bye. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna leave him alone. I see literally no reason to kill him. It's gonna, break my legs again. And whoop. Whoop. Okay. Gonna make a quick pit stop over to the sink.
Might I be... Very good.
Yeah, you still haven't refreshed. Oh boy.
Soon the day will be at hand. I will ride forth at the head of my armies, and we will crush our foes.
Might I be of service?
I guess I should at least sell some stuff to you. Especially all this crap. All right. Those. Did I buy a long barrel for my grenade rifle and then never attach it? That sounds like something I would do.
And hear the weeping of the small appliances.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do. Still no ammo for either of them, so it's, We're gonna be whacking things for the foreseeable future.
Might I be of...
Can I at least repair this thing? Alright. Well, shall we get going then?
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
Not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Alright. Mobius and I talked it over, reached an understanding.
You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all!
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense! Confer, colleagues? Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, please. Let's see what its insides look like. Finally.
Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
Releasing the WOMBAT was not my plan, so get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery.
Yes, I'm sure this speech is
A noble speech, but there's no room in my vocabulators for friend and lobotomite in the same sentence. The very concept, revolting. Perhaps you are irradiated with camaraderie radiation. We have chems for that. We can save you from your emotional addiction. Why am I even listening to you fools? The determinators are greater than the hesitators, so hesitators, be quiet. We are bigger,
I only
smarter,
managed to help
and
one of them out.
floatier than you, lobotomites. We don't wish to fight you, so surrender your brain, now.
Alright, well. You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now?
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Ah! Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Alright, guys.
Does this
Boop.
weapon have soft lock?
Boop.
Anyone?
Goodbye. You. You're down.
You're going on a ride on the Giggle Bus.
Fuck off. Oh. Yeah, I don't want any other crap.
As it had been in the years before the
Hey.
Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others, which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an
Those damn
elaborately
Chinese
orchestrated
paperclips.
assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough, and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that live there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Okay, buddy.
Blind-eye old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence.
Yes.
It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was.
Fair.
This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
Good.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy.
There were none of those.
These humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We can't say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return. shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
I wonder what he means by that. I've lost the brainless perk. I've gained the big brains perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold has improved by 10%. You've acquired the Big Mountain Transportal Pounder. It's capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big Mountain. To return to the Mojave or go back to Big Mountain from the Mojave, simply equip the Transportal Pounder. As you would any weapon, pull the trigger and away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. Yay! And I gotta level up. Huzzah! Add a perk. The perks are becoming more annoying than helpful. Let's see. Only receive 50% of damage than they normally would for limbs. Yeah, sure, let's go with Adamantium Skeleton.
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactorily concluded vis-a-vis your residence in this domicile? Very.
Yeah, no, you're still not refreshed, of course. And what do the other perks give me? It's heartless and spineless. I suppose I may as well leave those unless they also... Like, unless they also give an improved perk from restoring.
It's not that I want to be a robo-brain exactly, but some treads would be nice.
I trust matters regarding your brain were resolved to your satisfaction. And rightly so,
Let's see here. Reinforced spine perk. 8. Your torso can now be crippled again, but your strength and damage threshold bonuses have doubled. Alright.
if you're planning to stay a while.
Cardiac arrest perk. Your heart is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. You are less resistant to poison. The robots are only somewhat confused by you now, but on the bright side, healing items are twice as effective. Hey. Alright then. Yeah. I'm all put back together again. Huzzah. Well. let's, it's been fun, guys, but, I'm a bounce. Alright. Whoosh! Hello?
Hey. Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
No, I didn't see anything. I have to go.
No time for strangers, huh?
Right. And on that note, I think it's about time for me to end. I'm just going to let this sit here while I do my little outro. Because we're 2 hours in, we finished the DLC. I think I'm good for today. Oh, no, Thomas. Oh, you ruined it. Oh, right. Dark Apps, hey. So anyway, so that's it for the Old World Blues DLC. We got one more DLC left before that'll be the end of New Vegas. So, thank you for watching. Next stream, it's going to be Thursday evening at 7 Pacific for more Link to the Past randomizer. I think that'll be the last session for that. And next New Vegas stream will be next week, Saturday at noon Pacific. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.